Welcome, everybody. It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks. I've got for you right now 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball. This is Pick Your Team number 112 box full case break from BomberBreaks.com. Thank you so much for jumping in, folks. This is the first break credit eligible break that we filled, so $100 now into the giveaway. Thank you so much. And every spot you've got in this one will get you an entry into the giveaway, which we'll do at the end of our stream tomorrow. I've got two more Prizm full case pick your teams available, guys. Numbers 2 and 3, 10 and 11 teams left, respectively. Use that code WEEKEND15 for 15% off before we go to filler. Plus, we can add $100 per break to the break credit giveaway. Let's go to number 1 here and start with our filler. We have the White Sox down to the Blue Jays. 3 plus a 4 is going to be 7 clicks. And after 7, it's the LA Angels down to the Cincinnati Reds. Angels to Reds, good. And my participants, I got Alex and Brian, Jerry times 3, Brett, Jeffrey, Matt, and Sheldon. Last spot, Mojo. Appreciate you guys. Good luck here on the draw and the break. We're going max clickage of 9 on what should be my 9 filler participants. 9 clicks is what we want. And 9 clicks is what we've got. Jerry times 2 down to Brian is our list. Which looks like that. Matt drew the White Sox, Brian with the Reds, Jerry has the Astros, the Angels, and the Padres, Alex with the Mariners, Jeffrey with the Cardinals, we've got Brett with the Rangers, and Sheldon with the Blue Jays. So with that, let's put the full pick your team up on the screen. I'm thinking not going to get all 12 boxes of packs out at once. I think we'll do this a few at a time. We'll see how this looks once we get the boxes out. But there's the PYT on the screen for you guys. Let me print the sheet as well. Boom. Okay. To push it, try to stack them high, but it seems ill-advised, so that. All right, so we're going to go half and half. I got the first 6 out. We'll leave the back 6 for directly after that. But that way I don't have to go crazy with the packs because I don't feel like stacking the packs super high. All right, clean screen here for the break. Life's been so busy, Todd. No bets. No bets on the games. I'm in a very crazy time right now, my man. And then officially, what I've got: 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball. This is pick your team number 1. 12-box full case break from BomberBreaks.com. How about you? I was celebrating my mom's birthday today with the fam and the nephew and all that. And just wasn't looking at football stuff much other than once the Browns game was, kind of washed. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's get it. Russ is on the Vikings. Got it. All right, here we go. Owen Cassie is our first hit for the Chicago Cubs in the red, 57 out of 99. Jace LaViolette is a Guardian there on the red Prizm, and Talisman red of Colson Montgomery for the White Sox, 84 out of 199. All Expos cards go to the Nationals as always. Jesus Made up here for the Brew Crew. We've got 4 out of 499 on the Made. Ethan Anderson there. Up next, it's Tony Oliva for the Twins. This is 281 out of 299. Prizm Willie Stargell and a Dinger's Hideki Matsui. This is Owen Hall, Detroit Tigers. This is 152 out of 499. Okay. Not a believer in the Falcons, huh? I think I'm trying to fade some Drake London points, I think. I was looking. Jared Thomas, Rockies, 123 out of 199. I'm up like 16 or something in a fantasy league where I'm placed. I think the last guy to go is Drake, so I know he's a little banged up coming into the game. I wouldn't mind a little limited snap count type situation or something like that. Yankees, David, that Ben Hess Sensational Signatures is yours. Ben Hess there, Yankees. Three autographs per box here in the Prizm. And cool looking color matching green for the A's, it's Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson, 65 out of 75. And we're going to cut to an autograph for the Minnesota Twins. It's Kalen Culpepper, Prospect Signatures Red. This is 31 out of 99, Minnesota. Nice one for you, the Twins owner, Andrew. That one's yours. Culpepper. We've got a Cliff Lee here for Texas in the orange. 42 out of 49 on the Cliff. Edgar Kiro, red Prizm there, and Dinger's Big Poppy for the Sox. Hey, what up, Mark? We are, yes. Is it the glare's pretty bad on the Prizm? I've got these overhead lights trying to help, but Elston Howard is there. Elston Howard, 288 out of 499. Okay, I'll try to keep my eyes up a little better. Just be real straight with the hand. Kalen Culpepper is next in the red for the Twins. 79 out of 299 on the Culpepper. And then Manny Ramirez is next in the orange for the Boston Red Sox. 2 out of 49 on the Manny. We've got J.C. Scara here in the purple. New York on that one. 77 out of 149. Of course, man. No problem. Andy Pettit there. And Dinger's Miggy. Here it's Hurston Waldrop for the Braves. Hurston is 16 out of 499. An autograph for the Miami Marlins. It's Carter Johnson. Carter Johnson, Miami. This is David. David Yorst. We've got 57 out of 99 on the Carter Johnson. And finishing up box number 1. Zaire Hope of the LA Dodgers in the blue. This is 171 out of 199. All right, box 2. Good luck, everybody. This is a Washington National. It's Shinosuke Ogasawara. That is 403 out of 499. Larry Walker here and Seaver King there. Hey, Jerry, absolutely can do that for you, man. Yep. Got you covered. James Tibbs here, the third. That's a giant. 161 out of 199. Waldschmidt red. If anybody else also does not want their base, feel free to shout in the chat. Happy to. Yep, no problem. Buster Posey here for the Giants in the red. 87 out of 99 on the Posey. Kyle DeBarge is up next for the Twins. This is 392 out of 499. And autograph for the LA Angels, it's Alberto Rios. Alberto Rios Angels. We've got 185 out of 199. Dylan Cruz Dinger's rookie. Up next is Charlie Condon for the Rockies in the red. Charlie is 81 out of 299. Kellen Lindsay up next in the purple for the LA Dodgers. The Lindsay is 66 out of 149. Tommy White red and dingers of Manram for the Sox in the blue. We've got 95 out of 99 there. 1-1 for Boston and Josh on the Manny Ramirez. Wow. Ooh, a couple fun ones here. First, it's Larry Walker in the blue. He's a St. Louis Cardinal, from what I've seen. This is 103 out of 199. And behind that is a beautiful cherry blossom, Andrew Jones for the Atlanta Braves. Chad, that is you. This is going to be to 20. 1 out of 20 on the cherry blossom. Fireworks, Chase Burns. Johan Santana here for the Twins. This is 199 out of 499. And Dinger's Marcelo. Ricky Tiedemann is up next for the Blue Jays. This is 59 out of 299 on the Ricky. And sensational signatures for the Seattle Mariners. It's Harry Ford. Harry Ford on this one. Seattle. Alex, that is yours. Here in the orange, it's Guardian Travis Bazzana. Nice looking card there. 28 out of 49. Andrew, Guardians are you. And there's a cool Prismatrix autograph for the Houston Astros of Cam Smith. Cam Smith there, Houston. 130 out of 199 on the Prismatrix. Colson Montgomery is next for the White Sox. I've got 211 out of 499. Robin Yount is next in the red. I've got 76 out of 299. Here it's Chipper for the Braves. I've got 127 out of 499. Bryce Cunningham there, and Dinger's Miggy in the red. Detroit baseball on the Miguel Cabrera. This is 89 out of 199. Looking nice. Jonah Tong here for the Mets in the blue. I've got 31 out of 199 on the Jonah. And going to have another Cherry Blossom incoming, but first it's Chase Davis. Chase Davis, St. Louis, 9 out of 499. And there is for the Boston Red Sox, it's Yordan Monegro. Yordan Monegro, Cherry Blossom, 10 out of 20. Starlin Caba in the red. Starlin Caba, 296 out of 299. Yeah, man. Busters all over Prizm so far. Here in the purple, it's 9 out of 149. And autograph, the Tampa Bay Rays is Adrian Santana. Adrian Santana, Tampa. We've got David on that one. Christian Campbell, Dingers. Harry Ford here for Seattle. 73 out of 499. Autograph time for the New York Yankees. It's sensational signature of Austin Wells. Austin Wells, New York, to get going there for David. Oh, he made it. Okay. Christian Campbell up next for Boston in the purple. Christian Campbell, 121 out of 149. PJ Orlando Prizm. Probably why we got that break credit accumulator going, right? There's no getting around the fact we've had some breaks linger in there, so we're trying. So close and yet so far. Brett Saberhagen here for the Royals, 399 out of 499, Kansas City. Guys, 2022, Allen and Ginter Chrome Baseball. Rookie year of Bobby Witt and Cal Raleigh, J-Rod and Stephen Kwan, Jaron Duran, O'Neal Cruz, and many, many more. Tekoa Roby here in the blue for St. Louis, 4 out of 199. Marcelo Red and Dingers Pujols. Brandon Sproat for the Mets is up next. I've got 33 out of 99. Autograph. Well, before we get to the autograph, I got Gil Hodges here for the Brooklyn, now LA Dodgers. 430 out of 499 on the Hodges. And autograph there for the Toronto Blue Jays, it's Will Wagner. Sensational signatures, Nathan, for their team for you. I've got 116 out of 199 on the Wagner autograph. Kellen Lindsay here in the red for the Dodgers. 120 out of 299.
Where should I put this?
You can just leave it anywhere on that table. Dylan Cruz here in the blue for the Nationals. The rookie Cruz, 195 out of 199. Daniel, did you already do the impeccable?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to start grabbing base from this one, you can. Because it's going to be a lengthy one, so might as well start going before I finish it. Luke Dickerson is next here for Washington. I've got 488 out of 499. keep coming back and reloading as you go. Dickerson there to $4.99. Rhett Lauder here. And Spencer Jones there. Drew Burress here in the red for Georgia Tech. Drew Burress. 10 out of 2 at 99. So most of these youngsters are going to be guys that were just drafted in the 2025 draft. Drew Burress. Nope. I'm wrong. Drew Burress is still at Georgia Tech as far as I can tell. So that's going to be a random 10 out of 299 on that one. And behind that autograph for the LA Angels, it's Joseph Redfield. Joseph Redfield, Angels here, filler team for Jerry on the autograph. I've got 179 out of 199. Leo is next in the orange for the Padres. We've got 49 out of 49. Bob Gibson next for the St. Louis Cardinals, 220 out of 499. Cal in the red, and Dylan Cruz, talisman here. This is 161 out of 199. Why are we going for it in the first quarter from there? What are we doing? What are we doing? I always am aggressive, but come on. That's just crazy. I like the courageousness, but man, that's a little rough. Christian Campbell here. It's 13 out of 299. Color matching red for the Sox. We've got Vance Honeycutt here in the purple for Baltimore. That's 115 out of 149. And a little mojo, Johnny Bench, GOAT in the house, Cincinnati. Brian, this one is your 17 out of 25 via the filler on the Johnny. Gary Sheffield is next for the Yankees. I've got 404 out of 499 on the Chef. Trio dingers. Harry Ford is up here in the blue. Seattle on the Ford, 74 out of 199. We've got Ethan Anderson, sensational signatures for the Baltimore Orioles. That's Brett. I've got 133 out of 199 on the Mr. Anderson. Oh, I guess I need an Ethan Anderson Prismatrix auto, and then I can do all kinds of matrix lines. Be overload. This is base. Talisman Smith and some base. I've got Josh Gibson here for the Homestead. This is going to be another non-affiliated player in the red. 87 out of 99, so we'll just keep stacking those here to my right. And just do one random for all those at the end. Autograph time. Boom for the Washington Nationals. John LeBee, that is yours. It's a Dylan Cruz rookie auto. Boom. 27 out of 199 on the Cruz. Congrats, John. Franklin Arias is next for the Sox. I've got 168 out of 499. Edwin Encarnacion is up next in the red. I've got 23 out of 299. Oh, that's fun. Spencer Jones is here in the red for the New York Yankees. I've got 74 out of 99. That's kind of annoying, but we got a snake skin, which is not annoying. First, though, it's Leo Dursher. Cubs, 448 out of 499. And for the White Sox, it's Coles and Montgomery. Snake skin, boom. Matt, for their team is yours. Congrats. Colson Montgomery on the snakeskin. Short print. Paul Konerko is next. Here's an LA Dodger. 233 out of 299. Lazaro Montas is up next for Seattle. Lazaro is 65 out of 499. And autograph for the Arizona Diamondbacks is Ryan Waldschmidt. Little mojo on the Waldy. 24 out of 25. Arizona David K. That is yours. Ryan Waldschmidt. Prospect signatures. What up, Wayne? Burt Campaneris there for Oakland. I got 164 out of 199. What's up, Wayne? And autograph here for the Kansas City Royals. It's Burt Campaneris. Burt Campaneris, Kansas City, 77 out of 99. I know, obviously the jersey is throwing me off a bit. Let me bring up the checklist on this computer just to verify what's going on here. This might be a misprint. Let me see here. Oh no. Okay, so this is the Kansas City Athletics. All right, so here's autographs, right? Sensational signatures. Burt Campaneris, Kansas City Athletics, because sure. And then Kansas City Athletics. I'm assuming they moved at some point to Oakland, but let's see here. Yep, okay. So, long story short, I apologize for any confusion, but this is going to go to Oakland. This is going to be Oakland and Brett. I apologize for any confusion. It is the Kansas City Athletics, as I showed you here, and thus they did move to Oakland and became the Athletics. So, by our franchise history, this will be 77 out of 99 Athletics. Alright, sorry for the long delay to get that one straightened out. Got to take care of a few of these ones early so that we'll be dropping plenty of Prizm in the near future. Tony Leavitt for the Twins there to $4.99. Guys, we're also running Prizm in the eBay store in case you missed it. Next eBay opens, probably going to be on Tuesday. Yep. Braylon Payne here, Max Payne for the Brewers in the green, 40 out of 75 on the Braylon. JD Dix is up next for Arizona. The JD is 10 out of 499. Christy Mathewson is here. He's a San Francisco Giant, right? This is the New York Giants orange. 26 out of 299 on the Mathewson. Next, it is Jonah Tong here for the Mets in the purple. We've got 125 out of 149 on the Tong. And redemption here, it is Sensational Signatures Prizm Pulsar of Jake Bloss. Jake Bloss is a blue team. I'm thinking Kansas City or Toronto. Toronto is my answer. Actually, what am I doing? Let me look it up on the actual checklist. All right. Yes, confirmed Toronto Blue Jays on the Bloss. That's my man Nathan, I believe, in the filler. Zach Veen is our next hit for the Rockies. .228 out of 499 on the Veen. Trey Morgan is up next. Tampa Bay in the blue. 14 out of 199. And behind the Bob Gibson, it's a color blasting Bobby Witt. Kansas City. Daniel, this card is for you. Congrats. Very nice looking card there for you, sir. Bobby Witt color blast in there for Kansas City. Beautiful. Congrats. All right, very good. I feel like I'm lagging, even though I really don't feel like I'm going slow, but I know this is 45 minutes in. We're not halfway through yet, so I'm going to try to speed up a little, but I'm doing the best I can. A 149 there on the Yankees. Andy Pettit. Prismatic Jesus made for the Brewers. This is 11 out of 25 on the Mojo Prismatic Jesus. We've got Michael Young for the Rangers. This is 126 out of 499. Max Payne here for the Brewers in the blue. Braylon is 149 out of 199. Ethan Salas up next. Padres in the green. Ethan is 62 out of 75. Bobby Richardson here, New York Yankees on the Bobby. 205 out of 499. And autograph for the Texas Rangers, it's Sebastian Walcott. Walcott here, Texas. I've got 183 out of 199. Sebastian Walcott to 199 on the auto. In the red, it's JD for the Diamondbacks. JD Dix, 131 out of 299. Dinger's Churio. Autograph for the Baltimore Orioles, it's Heston. Kierstad. Sensational signatures. This is 34 out of 199. Baltimore Brett. That is you. And for the Hometown Guardians, it's Jace LaViolette. In the red, Jace Texas A&M and now Cleveland, first rounder. Really cool that he's made a lot of the Panini sets. As a Guardians fan, that makes me smile. 82 out of 299 on the Jace. Brett Saberhagen is up here for Kansas City to 499. Homer Bush next, Tampa Bay in the blue to 199. J.C. Escara is next, little mojo for the Yankees. J.C. Escara 10 out of 25. Cam Kennedy is here, Atlanta. I've got 1 out of 99 on the Cam Kennedy. Walker Janek is up next. Houston Astros on this one. 362 out of 499. And autograph, sensational signatures for the New York Mets. It's Alex Ramirez. Alex Ramirez, Mets. That one is going to Daniel. Congrats. And Jonah Tong, also for the Mets, in the red is our next hit. That's to 299.
Yeah, more.
This is take that. Should hold you over for a little while.
Yep.
All right, guys, halfway point here of our full case. Give me a moment to unpack these remaining boxes. Down to 6 in our filler for Prizm Baseball number 2. We've got Origins up next, but I think that one can go after the Origins break, unless something else snuck in there that I forget about. You guys were streaming with me on Thursday. If you remember, I took a moment to say, you know, it's really fun when I get to do Panini 1 and Tier 1. I gotta keep that in my mind here as I'm full case Prizm breaks. Definitely on the opposite end of the spectrum. But I remember this from last year. I kind of get, once I get the colorings, the numbering down, I don't have to flip the cards over. That saves me a decent chunk of time. think they're the same as they've been. All right. Very good. Good luck to you guys in the back half of Pick Your Team number 1. Gonna start right into a Mojo rookie autograph for the LA Dodgers. It's Hyosung Kim. 24 out of 25. Nice looking card there for the Dodgers and Brian A. on the Kim rookie auto. Jesus made in the red to 299. Jason Violet, once again for Cleveland in the green, 74 to 75. Brady Ebel here, 364 out of 499. Did you guys figure out where Ebel went to pros to?
Apple?
Yeah.
What college?
I don't know. He was Cornell High School. He was the one that Mac was asking me about.
I think he went to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Okay, we're going to go tentatively Milwaukee on these, according to the guys behind the scenes. Thanks, dude. Chris Davis, red. In the blue, it's Lazaro Montas to 199 for Seattle. Look at nice looking Chris Davis here for Baltimore in the red to 99. And autograph for the Brew Crew, it's Josh Noth. Sensational signatures on the Josh. Milwaukee once again, Steve. That is yours. Chase Burns here for the Reds to 499. Kevin McGonigal is up next. Detroit Tigers to 299. Barry Larkin for the Reds to 299. And Dinger's Dylan Cruz on the rookie insert. That is 38 out of 99 on the Cruz. Matt Wieters, Baltimore in the purple. I've got 77 out of 149. To 499, it's Manram for the Sox. Getting closer to ripping our first double case Inception PYT. Dylan Dreiling here for the Rangers in the blue to 199. Jesus made again to 499 Milwaukee. And behind that, we've got a Chase Davis sensational signatures for the St. Louis Cardinals. Jeffrey, filler team is yours on the Davis. Congrats. We've got Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs to 199. And autograph for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Boom and Albert Pujols. Legendary autographs, blue. Really good one there for you, Jeffrey. Congrats. I've got 41 out of 49 on the machine. Albert Pujols. Purple, Josh Gibson Homestead. Once again, another non-affiliated card. Go to the end of break randomizer to 149 on that purple. Mason Wynn there. Here it is Yumin Lin for the Snakes, again to 149. We've got Luis Angel Acuna here for the Mets, 22 out of 99. And Dinger's Big Poppy. This is Kumar Rocker for the Rangers to 499. Roger Clemens for Toronto here in the red to 299. And autograph is going to be a Carson Rocafort. Carson Rocafort sensational signatures for the Royals. Kansas City, that's Daniel on the auto. Kevin McGonigal up next to 499 for the Tigers. We've got a Miles Naylor there. And Colson Montgomery, Talisman Blue to 199 for the White Sox. This is Leo for the Padres in the blue to 199. I've got a Brandon Sproat for the Mets in the purple to 149. Benito Santiago is next for the Giants to 499. Here in the purple, we've got JC Escara, 149. And autograph for the LA Angels, it's Nolan Shanwell. Sensational signatures, Jerry. Nice one for you on the Shanwell autograph. Here we've got a Chandler Simpson for the Rays to 499. Bobby Witt to 499 here for Kansas City. Blake Burke for the Brewers. That's a Bomber Breaks Blake Burke, boom. $4.99. Prince there, and Leo Dingers. Nick York in the red, $2.99 for the Pirates. PJ Marlando to 499, Miami. And autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays is Hunter Haas. Hunter Haas to 199. Tampa is David K. Yes, I am drinking like a savage. Please don't judge me. Not drinking Pepsi, that. Yeah. Anyways. Larry Walker here. Cardinals in the blue to 199. I've got Buster Posey, 45 out of 99. And there's a cool Chase Dollander, Fireworks Mojo for the Rockies. Colorado here is Justin. Justin, I've got 25 out of 25 on the Dollander. Kellen Lindsey is next for the Dodgers. It's a 299. And that's a boom for the New York Yankees. David, it's Aaron Judge, Mojo. How about 24 out of 25 on the Judge? Congrats. Bert Campaneris here, Oakland, in the purple to 149. Chase Davis to 499 here for St. Louis. And behind Chase, it's Cash Mayfield. Sensational signatures for the San Diego Padres. Feather team for Jerry on the Money Mayfield. Larry Walker in the blue here for St. Louis to 199. And Mojo boom for the Chicago Cubs. A Sullen Ryan Sandberg Mojo autograph. Rest in peace, Mr. Sandberg. Congratulations to my Cubs. Paul, a little extra special one there for you. 22 out of 25 on the Sandberg. Pretty cool. Anytime to see that, right? Man. Cooper Pratt is next for the Brewers. That's 29 out of 49. Dinger Hideki Matsui. And Alex Gordon here for the Royals to 499. Next box. Wow, that is another boom for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Prismatrix Paul Skeens. Boom. Craig, that is yours. It's 45 out of 99 on the Skeens. I've been hot. It's my second skins of the night. Prizm Matrix Schemes. There is no spoon, only Bubba Booms. Man, that's cool. Really cool one for you. Pirates again. Craig. Let's go. Slam and Sammy here in the blue for the Cubs to 199. Zana. We've got George Lombard to 499 for the Yankees. We've got a red Yosa DePaula, Dodgers, 299. Here in the orange, it's Alex Gordon. Alex Gordon, 32 out of 49. Guys, every break we fill tonight and tomorrow adds more break credit to our giveaway, and every spot you take in any of those breaks that make it will get you another entry into said giveaway. We've got $100 per pop on these Prizm baseballs. Let's knock them out to $4.99 on the Norby. And autograph time for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Mac Horvath. Sensational signatures. Rays David. This one is yours, David K. I've got 73 out of 199 on the Mac. Purple here on the Mike Schmidt for Philadelphia. 127 out of 149. In the purple, it's Dontrell Willis for the Florida Now Miami Marlins to 149. And Higgins Smith, Talisman Red to 299 for the White Sox.
What's Homestead?
It's not MLB.
Okay.
Yeah, you can give the base ones out to whoever needs a few cards. Shinosuke Ogasawara, Washington on that one. 234 out of 499. Tony Perez in the blue for the Reds to 199. We've got Homer Bush Jr. for the Rays, 80 out of 99. Here in the purple, it's Emilian Pitre of the Tampa Bay Rays to 149. And autograph for the Milwaukee Brewers, it's Mike Bovey. Mike Bovey, sensational signatures. We've got 74 out of 99 for Milwaukee and Steve. $4.99, it's Ryan Clifford for the Mets. here for the Reds to 149 in the purple. Randy and Fireworks Cam Smith. Will Wagner, Toronto, here to 499. Theo Gillen here for Tampa in the blue. I've got to 199 there. And next up, it's Josh Hood, sensational signatures for the Seattle Mariners. Josh Hood is 90 out of 199. Seattle filler team for Alex on that one. Arwan Escobar in the red to 99. Joshua Gonzalez is next for the Giants to 499. And Dingers Manny Ramirez for the Sox. That is 169 out of 199. Yachty color match for the Cardinals here in the red to 299. Purple Nick Kurtz, rookie for the athletic spot. 38 out of 149 for Brett. Chase Burns here to 499 for Cincinnati. And Reggie for Oakland to 49. Larry Walker in the blue against St. Louis to 199. Matt Horvath for the Rays in the green to 75. And autograph for the Colorado Rockies, it's Jared Thomas. Sensational signatures red on the Jared. Colorado, that is Justin on the Jared Thomas. 57 out of 99. Edwin Encarnacion here for the Blue Jays to 499. And there's a Christian Moore autograph for the LA Angels. Jerry, nice one for you. Prospect signatures on the Moore. 170 out of 198.9. JC Escara next for the Yankees in the purple to 148.9. All right, we started with 12. We are down to 1. We got a Color Blast. We got a Pujols. We got a Paul Skeens. We got a Ryan Sandberg. What else can we find? Appreciate y'all jumping in. We got 2 more Prizms we can do, one of which is very close to being filled. We got a filler on that one, and then probably not too many teams left in the third case either. James Tibbs, prospect signatures to 90 at 9. It's going to be about there's going to be about an hour 30 total. I definitely can cut this down a bit. Nothing too crazy. They are going to be lengthier breaks. But I'll make sure I do a pretty solid recap for y'all in case you're going to just go that route. But I should be able to do these a little quicker moving forward just because I got the numbering down so we won't have to flip the cards, right? Chris Davis, Baltimore in the blue to 199. Just plus got to get the feel for the packs, etc., etc. We got Origins football in between, which will be a fun one. 2025 Origins football. But we got several other, let's do some basketball. Let's do some hoops. Tim Hudson there to 99 in the checkered red. Inception double cases, Obsidian half cases, Silhouette half cases, bonus break credit everywhere. Arjan Namala here for Toronto to 499. It's the never-ending base decks.
Yeah. When we finish the base, we'll probably head out.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys. We've got Thomas Harrington here for the Pirates. Red to 299. And autograph for the Atlanta Braves. It's Javi Lopez. That's a fun one there on the Javi. Atlanta is Chad. Javi Lopez, 61 out of 99. Hurston Waldrip here for Atlanta. 21 out of 499. Well, can't say that I'm missing a whole lot in this football game, right? Still 6-3. What is that? Alex Gordon in the blue for Kansas City to 199. And nice looking Travis Bazana here. Fireworks red, 136 out of 199 on Bazana for Andrew. Carson Williams here for the Rays. Carson Williams, 3 out of 75 in the green. Slade Caldwell is next. Arizona on the Caldwell. 142 out of 499. Augustin Ramirez in the purple to 149, rookie Miami. And autograph for the Atlanta Braves, it's Cam Kennedy. Kennedy there, Atlanta. Braves in this one is Chad. All right, last hit of the break. So we go to the Padres. It's Cash Mayfield to $4.99. San Diego. And that's going to bring us home. All right, let's see what we got back here first. All right, so I'm just gonna do one random. We'll do first, second, third base on the lowest numbered card. So first spot we'll get Josh Gibson there to 99. Second spot we'll get the Gibson to 149. The third spot we'll get the Burris to 299. All right. All right, Arizona to the Sasaki spot here. 3 is the base. Number 4 is my die flip. We're going 7 clicks. Top 3 getting a bonus card here. And after 7, our winners are the Rays, the Pirates, and the Rockies. So we said we were going order, right? Rays getting the top one, which is going to be this lower number, Josh Gibson, to 99. The Pirates up next. You're going to get the other Josh Gibson to 149. And then the Rockies are getting the Drew Burris to 299. Okay. All right. Let's go like this. Let me do a recap for everybody here. This was Prizm Baseball. Pick your team number 1, 12-box full case break from BomberBreaks.com. Okay. So many numbered hits, an unbelievable amount of numbered hits in a full case, like there. So again, guys, the Pulsars are to $4.99, the Reds are $2.99, the Blues are $1.99, Purple's to $1.49, Orange is to $49 as we go. All right, numbered hits. Just gonna kind of make sure you guys can see them all, but there's just a ton, so I'll try to save my voice a little bit instead of calling them all out again. Sorry. Gordon there. Again. Alright, second stack here. Again, more numbered stuff. Yeah, I saw that. Couple weird decisions, couple missed opportunities, couple turnovers, not a lot of touchdowns. I do feel like depending on what the total is, like a live over might be a nice one right now because it does look like they've moved the ball. They just have had some tough times converting. But what do I know? I've only been paying like 10% attention, so probably shouldn't take my advice for it. All right, there are all the numbered goodies. Well, majority of the numbered goodies. I did top load a handful of them. Again, I had 3 non-MLBM affiliated cards: Drew Burris, Josh Gibson, and Josh Gibson. Rockies, Pirates, and Rays were my 3 winners on those. This one's the Rays one. This one's the Pirates one. This one is the Rockies. I top loaded a few other of the numbered hits already. The Bazana, Nick Judge to 25, Dollar 25, Dylan Cruz Dingers to 99. Another Mojo, Jace there is a Guardian. Jesus May to 25. The Snakeskin Colson for the White Sox. Johnny to 25. And then a pair of the Cherry Blossoms to 20. Jones and Monegro. And our autographs. In this one, 3 per box, 36 in a case. Include Cam Kennedy, Javi Lopez, James Tibbs, Christian Moore, Jared Thomas, Josh Hood, Mike Bovey, Mac Horvath, Cash Mayfield, Hunter Haas, Nolan Shanwell, Carson Roccaforte, Chase Davis, and Josh Noth. What do you think, Todd? Yay or nay on that live over? Sung Kim, Ramirez, Heston, Walcott, the Jake Bloss redemption. Campaneris is a athletic, right? Kansas City Athletics moved to became Oakland Athletics. Waldschmidt, Mojo to 25. Cruz Boomin to 199. Ethan Anderson, Redfield, Will Wagner, Austin Wells, Adrian Santana, really cool Cam Smith to 199. Prismatrix, Harry Ford, Alberto Rios, Carter Johnson, Kalen Culpepper, and Ben Hess. On the back row, just several bangers. Albert Pujols, St. Louis Cardinals in the blue, legendary, 41 out of 49. As well as Ryan Sandberg, Mojo Auto Fire for the Cubs to 25. We had a Bobby Witt Jr., Collar Blast and Boom for the Royals, and Daniel, and the Prizm Matrix Paul Skeens, looking oh so sweet, 45 out of 99 for the Pirates, and Craig. All right, very good. Thank you so much. We'll stop and say we've got Origins football coming up next.